Hello, welcome to Stretford and United, keeping you up to date with all of the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. So I'm doing a video this afternoon talking about Ollie, basically just to say my personal opinion and just to say that I don't believe that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is good enough to take this Manchester United team to the next level. After the disappointing, shocking results against Leicester City on Saturday, I mean, there's no explaining. There's no explaining that result on Saturday against Leicester. We were 1-0 up. Fantastic strike by Mason Greenwood. Then I thought, after we scored, come on lads, let's go and get the second goal. Let's put this game to bed. But it just didn't happen. We allowed Leicester. We allowed Leicester to play in that game. They made us look like a bottom half of the table team for nearly all of that game. Our defence on Saturday was non-existent. I don't know why he's gone with Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire has only trained once since he come back from injury. So I don't know why he's gone with Harry Maguire when Eric Bailly's fit. Again, it's just never really poor decision making. Never really poor decision by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And it's something I don't think that's going to change. I watched Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conferences, and he's come out and said that we need to defend a lot better. We need to defend set pieces a lot better. We need to win the ball back quicker. It's all good and well Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming out and say this in the press conferences, but he's obviously not doing it in the training grounds. I don't get why he's not putting these words, why he's not putting it on the training ground. I don't really get what he's doing in Carrington. Don't really know what he's saying to the players, because the tactics, the formation, the way he set ups, the way he's been setting up just hasn't changed. Just hasn't changed at all. And something's got to give. Centre backs are exposed. We've seen that on Saturday with Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire. People will say if Harry Maguire wasn't 100% fit, well, if he wasn't fit enough to play, then in my opinion, he wasn't playing. I mean, our service for our forward players is non-existent. To have good service for your centre forwards, it's got to come from the midfield, and our midfield is so poor. It's so poor. It's probably one of the, people might think I'm over exaggerating here, but it's probably one of the worst centre midfields in the Premier League. I mean, Scott McTominay, he's got the right attitude to be a good player for Manchester United if he's played in the right area, if he's played in the right position. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's not playing him in the right position. Fred, we keep on talking about Fred week after week after week. And the thing is, we can't even blame Fred for that poor performance against Leicester on Saturday, because Fred wasn't even in the team, so we can't even blame Fred for Saturday. We conceded 4 goals on Saturday, and David De Gea was our man of the match. Conceded 4 goals, and our goalkeeper was our best player. And think about that, the amount of money that we spent, the amount of money that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been given as Manchester United manager over the last 3 years. Yes, we can sit here and slag off the Glazers. Yes, none of us want the Glazers in charge. But the one thing we can't say is that we can't say that the Glazers haven't backed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because they have. Especially this summer, because they've given Ole Gunnar Solskjaer what he wanted. He wanted a centre-back, they gave him a centre-back. He wanted a right winger, they gave him a right winger. Then we brought back Cristiano Ronaldo back to the club. So he has been backed. He's been given millions over the last 3 years. It's just the way he's using these players on the pitch. The Glazers could give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the best player in the world. They say, there you go, Ole, best player in the world. Come and win us the league. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will turn that player into a very average player. And Manchester United is broken at the moment. And I'll say that again, Manchester United is broken. Yes, it's down to the fact that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has got no plan B. Yes, it's down to the fact he's clueless when we need to goal, when we're losing. Yes, he doesn't know how to use our substitutes correctly. He's got no clue about tactics whatsoever. He's a manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is like an old banger, an old car which is 30, 40 years old, wheels are falling off, engines fucked. That's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a manager. He's running out of options. That's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's dying out. His engine's failing. He can't get into second or third gear. He's past it. He's gone. And that's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And it's been like that for the last 3 seasons. Yes, some people might say, well, we can see what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's trying to do. He's trying to bring the young players through this and that. Yeah, it's all good and well bringing the young players through. I'm 100% behind that. But it's the way you play these players. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's brought players to the club. Donny van de Beek, we're not even going to talk about Donny van de Beek because we all know the situation. We all know the situation with Donny van de Beek. Anthony Martial, whether Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is asking him to play in a position he doesn't want to play, I don't know. Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, they looked frustrated on Saturday. Ronaldo just looked lost. He looked like he didn't want to be. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Ronaldo. That's all. Ronaldo's not used to United playing this way. Ronaldo played under Ferguson. The greatest manager of all time. He played under Alex Ferguson, so he knew how to play good football. He knew that Manchester United team played good football. He's now come to a Manchester United team that play fucking shit football week in, week out, and Ronaldo doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do because he's not used to it. He's not used to coming to a team and the team playing shit and getting outplayed and out tactically done by Leicester City. Before that game on Saturday, before Leicester beat us on Saturday, they'd only won one of their last. They hadn't won any of their last 4 games before they beat us on Saturday, and they were struggling for form. But Brendan Rodgers has tactically outdone Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but Brendan Rodgers used the back 5 so he could use the wing backs to expose our defence, to show how shit our defence is, and it worked. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Mike Phelan and Michael Carrick should be embarrassed of the way that they're setting up this Manchester United team and the way they're asking the players to play. Because on paper, we've got a good team. When you look at the likes of Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, Cristiano Ronaldo, Mason Greenwood, Luke Shaw. We've got a decent team. We've got some decent players who can call downs to other teams. But it's fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is asking players like Paul Pogba to play in positions he doesn't want to. He's past it. He's got to go. Some of you might sit there and think I'm overacting. We've had 1 point out of 9. We've taken 1 point from 9. That's sackable. If there's any other six top team and their manager was performing as shit as Ole as a manager, I guarantee you they will be having, the board and the owners will be having conversations about that manager and whether he would be the right manager to fit, and whether he would be the right manager for their team. And they would probably be having conversations with other managers just in case they needed to. But yet at Manchester United, the board and the owners back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because everybody likes Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because he's a club legend. Yes, he was a club legend. Love him as a player. As a manager, he's fucking shit. And people warned me about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when he first came to United. People warned me what he was going to do, and now they're I thought, no. He's going to be coming to United. He's going to have different class. He's going to have different type. He's going to have different class of players. He's going to have a better team to work with. He'll do well, but he hasn't. Over the last 3 years, he's done nothing. Yes, last season we finished second, still finished 12 points behind Man City. Got to the Europa League final, lost against Villarreal. Seems to be we're not taking any steps forwards. People might say that, well, it's got to be slow progress. Rome wasn't built overnight. You've got to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer time. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has had 3 years to work with this Manchester United team. He's had 3 years to know his best 11. He's had 3 years to change this Manchester United team around and to turn this Manchester United team into a title, not saying title winning team, but title contender team, being up there with Liverpool, Man City and Chelsea. But he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. And I tell you something, if we lose against Atalanta, or if we drop points against Atalanta, he's got to go. Thursday morning, he's got to be sacked, regardless of whether we're playing Liverpool on Sunday or not. He's got to go. Because he needs to be in our training ground, telling those players, yes, I made a mistake, lads, but you got to make up for your own mistakes as well. You got to prove to me why you should be picked, why you should be played. And on Wednesday night, you got to prove up to those fans. You got to go and prove those fans wrong, and then we are a decent team. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won't do that because he'll protect his team. No, we got Atalanta on Wednesday. It's a game I feel we need to win if we want to progress in the Champions League this season. Because we can't go another season and be kicked out into the MDL Cup on a Thursday night. We can't do it. So we need to beat Atalanta on Wednesday, and then we got Liverpool on Sunday. But I guarantee you, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will, if we beat Atalanta on Wednesday, and then we draw against Liverpool on Sunday, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will come out and say, "Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Good point." I don't see how when we're trying to challenge the likes of Liverpool, Man City and Chelsea for the league, why drawing with Liverpool would be a good point. Some fans will think, well, yeah, considering how shit we've been over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I'd take a draw against Liverpool on Sunday. We should be beating Liverpool on Sunday. We've got the players capable of beating Liverpool. We've done it before. So it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's got it stuck in his mind that the tactics that he's using are working. Fred and Scott McTominay, the positions, their partnership is working, when it's not. And Manchester United is broken. And I'll say it again, Manchester United is broken. Because Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea all want to win titles. Manchester United is a money-making club. So if the owners cared about this club, they'll be looking at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and how he's performing as a manager. And they'd look over the last 3 games and they would analyse how shit we've been over the last 3 games. But they haven't got a fucking clue. I can't even remember the last time one of the Glazers come and watch a United game. I can't remember the last time I seen them at Old Trafford watching United play. They ain't bothered about United. They ain't bothered how shit or how good we perform on the pitch. The only thing the Glazers are worried about is that the fact that we get into top 4 every season for Champions League football next season, so it brings them the revenue. And that's why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has set up this football club, because this club is being run by a bunch of poor owners who don't care about the football club. Yeah, Ole Gunnar, again going back to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's been given money, he's brought in players, and those players are underperforming in my opinion under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he is on borrowed time, and I think if we lose against Atalanta on Wednesday at home, I think it's hit the nail in the coffin. He's got to go Thursday morning. There'll be no ifs, no buts. I think the owners need to start realising what this football, what this football club means to the fans and to everybody else associated with a football club. And that they need to realise that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer isn't the right manager, and go and bring the right manager into the football club. Not somebody just to take over until the end of the season, but somebody who's willing to turn his team around and put some confidence back into the players, and work with the team, and bring their own coaching team with them as well. So that's my personal opinion on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And in regards to our defence, everyone's saying, "Oh, our defence is going to be much better this season because we just signed Varane. So Harry Maguire and Varane are going to will do much better, and Maguire and Victor Lindelof did last season. We've already conceded. We played 8 games and we've already conceded 10 goals. We've already conceded 10 goals after 8 games. Apart from Tottenham, we've got the worst goals against in the top 6. Apart from Tottenham, they're 2 off worse than us. But yeah, they're still above us in the league. So that just says a lot about how this Manchester United team is being run. Just looking at some of our fixtures over the next few weeks. Atalanta Wednesday, then we got that massive game against Liverpool on Sunday. Then we go away to Spurs, and then away game against Atalanta. Game again, we need to win if we want to stay in the Champions League, and then we're home against City. So you've got 5 games that we have to win. There is no drawing games against Liverpool or Spurs or Man City. We need to win all 5 games. And that's to have any hope of getting into top 4. Never mind trying to challenge Man City, Chelsea, and Liverpool for a league. We need to win those 3 Premiership games I just mentioned against Liverpool, Spurs, and Man City. We need to win. We need 9 points from 9. We can't afford to slip up in any of those games, because if we lose on Sunday against Liverpool, then they go 7 points clear. So we need to beat Atalanta in both games, home and away, in the Champions League, and we need to go and beat Liverpool, Spurs, and Man City. We need to get our season back on track. But like I say, unless Ollie, I don't know whether it's stubbornness or whether he believes that these tactics are working, he either changes things at Manchester United and get this team playing again, or he's got to go. And like I say, it's a massive game on Wednesday. It's a must-win game for United. We need to get some kind of confidence back. And like I say, if we draw or lose that game, then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be sacked on Thursday. He probably won't be, because the board and the owners love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and they love what he's doing. But he should be sacked on Thursday morning if we lose against Atalanta on Wednesday night. So that's my opinion in regards to the whole situation. So let me know what you think. Do you agree with the comments I've made? Do you disagree with the comments I've made? Let me know what you think in the comment box below. Thank you all for watching. I'll be putting my best bits of the game together for the Atalanta game on Wednesday. I'll also do a mass reaction after the game as well. So tune in and give those a watch. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Speak to you soon. Take care.